Damn it. I'm home. Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Back already? Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Pops. So, by coming back to the House of Hades, we'll be able to generally interact with a ton of different people every single time we come back, and in some ways, over others, it'll be worth your time to give nectar to somebody. But first...
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
So, by giving Achilles, potentially, the gift of nectar, we'll be able to obtain, I believe it's called the Myrmidon Bracer, which is pretty good for certain weapons, such as the shield. But instead, we've got little Serby here.
There's a good boy.
Please.
Oh, little stretch. Little scritches. Oh.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld Prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Oh, that's so cute. So now, curiously enough, we can gift Cerberus nectar. What he decides to do with it, I have no idea. But if this is one of your first times playing, this might actually help out.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Very nice. So,
Thank you, boy.
our first keepsake comes in the form of an old spiked collar. This will help increase our health once per escape, and so long as we wear it. But interestingly enough, we've also got Nyx.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Okay, well, anytime you go out in the world and you see these flashing dots, approach them and you'll be able to get some insight into things that are happening around you.
How goes it, Shades?
Huh. Ancient curse. That's curious. Now, it's our room.
I'm back.
Okay, what is over here?
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, is it?
Well, while this room initially might not seem incredibly important, especially this side, if you try to take a rest...
Not even tired, thanks.
This will show us some flashbacks prior to the events of, our adventure starting, which causes us to try to leave the underworld. Over here is where we're going to be finding prophecies, but I guess we haven't unlocked that yet. And importantly, we've got the Mirror of Reflection.
Night and darkness guide me.
Or rather, the Mirror of Night. So depending on how much darkness we've accrued, we'll be able to have certain effects start us off, which is really nice. especially Chthonic Vitality, which I'm usually used to. Death of Defiance is very good as well because it will regain you at 50% health every time you die, so long as you have enough darkness to equip it. Also, we have greater reflex, so we had additional dash if we want. That's fine and dandy. But something I actually didn't know about, which we can't do right now, is that each of these has an inverse effect to them. So we'll be able to get even more of these, but in order to unlock the next set, we do need more keys. So for the time being, I would almost say that although Shadow Presence is good, Death Defiance might have to reign over all. But I'm thinking we're gonna die probably one more time in Tartarus before escaping. So I'll go with one of those, and then we will come back later. And that's about everything we can do in the room for right now. So let's head out and enter the training arena.
Okay.
So at the moment, we need to unlock a weapon. We only have, you know, one key to spare. And our next, oh shoot, it's not even gonna be this one.
Locked.
Damn, okay. So you see how it's glowing purple? That means that as we progress through the level, it will get additional upgrades to our darkness that we collect, but it's just gonna be this.
There we go. Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
Hell yeah.
What
Oh, hello.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
So, with this character, we'll be able to practice all of our moves, and he's very important to get on your good side, especially later on, because his keepsake is very useful. So, if we approach this is where we can actually equip them. You can only equip them at the beginning of your run or until you get an upgrade where you can do it in between underworld stages, but you can only wear one of these keepsakes at a time. And the secret stash comes at the risk of romance with certain characters, and we'll be unlocking those much later after we do character specific quests and other sort of storylines, which are really cool. But we have a ton of these keepsakes to go through. A lot of them are kind of pointless, especially this one after we're done with it. But basically, once we get it to level 3, we'll be able to start off with, I believe, 50 health. But we're going to have to go through a ton of encounters before we get that. But having this on there is a good starting point. So unfortunately, we can't grab the spear, but we have the Heart Seeker, and that's really good for staying afar. But over here,
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot. I can escape from the courtyard back there.
Indeed. So once you're all done with everything you want to do here, and by, you know, lining that up just right, you'll be able to do some good damage.
No turning back.
Let's try our escape one more time.
Thunder. Is that...
Hello, sweetheart.
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Alright, well, if we have the King of the Olympians on our side, we have a special, this Thunder Flourish, that will cause a lightning bolt to strike nearby enemies. That is easily the best one so far, so let's grab it.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
There we go. So even more damage, and I forgot that I don't have the sword anymore. There we go. So not bad. And if we look over here... No, this is a fishing spot. I cannot wait until we get the fishing rod. It'll be so good. Oh, hello.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, The underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's go grab our next chthonic key, and we'll be using the special to good effect. So it's really nice, actually, that we got electricity with this specific weapon, because when you're able to chain the electric bolts, enemies being jolted is very useful.
This can unlock something back home.
That is another key for the book, and we don't have any other choice but to continue and grab a centaur heart. You know, I'll take more. Why not? I am going to be a little bit careful. Oh, yep, they are numbskulls. There you go. So let's... Oop. There we go. So this isn't going to be our only long-ranged weapon, but this is one of my favorites just because it's basically no strings attached. You get to shoot things from far away, and keeping enemies at bay with this weapon is probably one of the better things you can do. So having that electricity on there is good. By the way, none of our boons carry over from run to run. I think it should go without saying, but everything that we have now is going to always reset once we start over. And therein lies the challenge. Jesus, how did that all miss me? I missed it. Okay, so that is the only way we can go. I will not be opposed to taking more darkness, but I do feel like the beginning of the game is much more skewed towards collecting keys in darkness. Eventually we'll be getting treasures, which are extremely important, and I cannot wait to see more of those. But we'll just stay back here since all we got a bunch of skulls. And certain enemy loadouts are also randomized, but they're usually skewed towards sucking, depending on, you know, which weapon you happen to have. So there we go. The closer we get, the better off we'll be at hitting these guys. All right, there we go. This little backstab, more darkness. And all of the traps are deactivated, and when you hit a pillar, the stuff that falls from the ceiling does not affect you. So that's nice. So over here, we can go to either Aphrodite or 100 coins. I'm thinking coins, but because we haven't met her yet, let's give her a shot. I'm not a big fan of her boons or her effects, but sometimes they could be good. I'm just hoping for a deflection of some kind. Oof. Yep, we know. All right, so you are very, very, very close. Oof. Okay, what about over here? I could use my cast. Oh, another one. Oh, there you go. Don't miss. Ooh. Yeah. Man, I cannot understate how much later on you're gonna be like going through these so fast. Oh, there's another one. Ugh. Yeah, armored enemies generally are just super annoying. So, and eventually we're going to be getting packs of punishment, which can make these guys even worse, and I'm not a fan. Go away. There we go. So you don't have a limit to your specials either. You can keep spamming them if you want, but
That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment.
Oops, I accidentally skipped through her dialogue. Okay, well, weak isn't terrible. I do like some of the stuff. Bonus life chambers, probably not going to help because we don't have any life chambers. So we're just going to go with the Heartbreak Strike.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Hell yeah. Big fan of that one, but... Oh, here we go. Okay, so we have a Well of Karen, or Sharon. I like I like the other one better. Ugh, there we go. But weak is good against enemies that are susceptible to it, so... Jesus, you guys are going fast. Thank you. So we'll use it on you a few times. There we go. And we're done. Give me that, please. Okay, so these will usually give us limited time use items. So for example, the duration will be counted by either chambers or encounters. Sometimes we can get stuff like this where, you know, the next thing you find will be even more rare, but we can't really afford any of this. We don't need any health, so it's not particularly worth it right now. But when we get a lot of money, we'll be good. So we can revisit Aphrodite again. or we could take the Karen route. I say let's go fight a boss. Let's do it. We have enough health, and this might actually be the same. No, this is a different one. Oh, geez, this one. Okay, well, that sucks. So this beam is generally not very fun to deal with, but try to get out of it while you can and kill the other ones so they don't line them up. This is actually really good for this special because we take out their shield and also we get hurt. Ugh. All right, guys, come on. Ugh. Here, let's just get rid of you guys. There we go. Stay back. Go away. Oh my God, these guys are. Oh God, I wish I had so much more right now. All right. I actually forgot about this boss. Usually it's either the electric guy, or the bomb guy, or the other one. I don't know. I swear to God, this game is built differently early on than it is later. But once we kill this one, the rest will fall. So, come on. Yeah. And with that, we get an upgraded
crystal, then.
Aphrodite.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, so now we can have our cast inflict weak. These ones aren't super great. Revenge damage is really nice too, especially early on. I'll actually probably take this, if not only because we only have one cast and it lobs, so I'll just get that one. The old Wave of Despair. And I'll try to go through as many of these variations as I can, if not only for the prophecies, which you get gifts for, but let's see what this is.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Hell yeah. Okay, so that one health is gonna come in handy, isn't it? Alright, I'll just do some of this. The electricity, that's fine. That's dandy. You, excuse me. Yeah. Oof. Okay. You, sir. Oh yeah, by the way, these arrows can pierce, so it's probably a good thing that we have the heart, the heart bow, heart seeker. There's a lot of you. Alright, here, let's just do this. The old spread shot.
A palm of power.
And our first palm of power.
Power of Olympus.
I wonder, I have been using this a lot more, but my attack damage going up 20% versus this, which is just a numeric value. Really, kind of depends, actually. These are all pretty decent. If I could get another palm, I probably would. But I think for the time being, let's go for this one. Generally, you know, you do want to go for percentages over numerical values, but it all comes down to personal preference. Now, at the moment, we only have 2 keys, so let's go and grab another one heading through here, and maybe we'll be able to unlock a different weapon. If not, that's fine. Oof. There we go. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. You guys are going to be troublemakers, aren't you? All right. Let's try one of those. Get back. Ugh. Oh, shit. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, when they just keep coming at you. Come on. Ugh. Just react, damn it. So you'll see that when you take out their shields, they start at full health. So even if you do a ton of damage on the last hit, you will still have to be very careful about that. And this is annoying. Let's go for the key, I guess. Darkness is good, but we're going to be getting a lot of it. And there's too much to really bother with. Sometimes these boss rooms will also just have a ton of enemies, so just let me make you weak. There we go. So yeah, you see there how it didn't do extra damage. It didn't overfill into his health after the survival. So let's just go ahead and do this. Stay back. Get back. Don't appreciate it, man. Oof, here we go. Nice. 40% or 20% is coming in clutch, man. Yeah, that's not cutting it. All right. Ooh, you thought you were doing something there, man. That's not bad. All right. Eventually, we do get boons that will affect the way that some of our attacks work. So, for example, you know, our power shot could be easier to hit, but we could also upgrade it to shoot 3 shots or, you know, 2 shots right next to each other. So pretty cool. Lots of different ways and variety to really go about taking some of these guys out. Alright, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm just gonna stay back here. Don't hurt me, please. Nice. Okay, and for taking on a boss room, we actually get double for that one.
We can use this to unlock a weapon.
Yes. Thank God. Okay, so I can do a life essence, treasure, which I think I would probably do, or 50% damage striking undamaged foes for 6 encounters. Because we're about to visit Karen, I'll go with that, and I'll go with that. Treasure's really good. Trust me, you want treasure so you can upgrade rooms and stuff. And actually, we still need one more before old Sharon. So, do we go for health or money? If we go for money, it would only be 100. You know, we got Cerberus's spiked collar. Let's go over here because I'm gonna die at Megra again. Also,
There you are.